Nissan's Murano is a tech-laden 5-passenger crossover that aims to bring a bit of style to the mainstream midsize market. And we're here to see if it succeeds. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics, and today we're going to take a look at the 2015 Nissan Murano SL with front-wheel drive. Now in its third generation, the Nissan Murano's design evolved with what might be perceived as minor changes. Well, except for one version, bringing us to the present model. Gone are the slab sides, pudgy face, and thankfully convertible top. Nissan's midsize crossover is longer and wider, yet looks leaner and more fit than ever before. Our test vehicle today is a 2015 Arctic Blue Metallic Nissan Murano SL with front-wheel drive. Standard equipment includes 18-inch machined aluminum alloy wheels, heated power front seats, 9-speaker Bose premium audio with dual subwoofers and Nissan Connect. There's also ambient lighting, dual-zone climate control, and rear cross-traffic alert. The sole option is the technology package that includes panoramic moonroof, intelligent cruise control, predictive forward collision warning, and forward emergency braking. Total M.S.R.P is $40,095. Nissan has been very aggressive when it comes to the exterior designs of its newest vehicles, and this latest Murano is a prime example of that. From its floating roofline to the boomerang-style headlights and taillights, the Murano conveys a sense of lightness without compromising the crossover's perceived ruggedness. As we make our way around to the back and open the power liftgate, you'll find 32.1 cubic feet of cargo space with the rear seat up, and 67 cubic feet once the 60-40 split rear seats are folded. Nissan's tried-and-true 3.5-liter V6 engine powers this crossover, making 260 horsepower, 240 pound-feet of torque. It is mated to an Xtronic continuously variable transmission that powers the front wheels. EPA estimated fuel economy is rated at 21 miles per gallon city, 28 miles per gallon highway, with a combined rating of 24. AutoAcademics saw an average of 23.9 miles per gallon during testing on regular fuel. As we climb into the back seats, you'll notice that the step-in height makes entry very accessible. And because the Murano does not attempt to add a third row, there's plenty of legroom available for all. The SL's leather feels good, and the contrast stitching adds a classy touch. The panoramic roof allows passengers to gaze into the stars, and there are even AC vents and a USB jack too. Pretty nice. Now I know some of you faithful out there are saying, Chris, you just climbed into the wrong side. And while that typically may be true, there's a bit of method to my madness. You see, in many ways, the Murano's pluses are just as good for the passenger as they are for the driver. The front seats, as well as rear seats, are zero gravity. And as I mentioned in our Ultima review, feel pretty good. The faux metal trim adds a nice contrast to the Mocha inserts, and it's fairly convincing until you touch it. The 7-inch screen in the dash is purposeful, and the 8-inch touchscreen provides easy access to Nissan Connect and Bose stereo that sounds good too. As a matter of fact, you might be thinking that Nissan has finally done it. Unfortunately, it can't all be roses, can it? And this is where the Murano can be a little deceptive. For all of the cool design elements and fancy interior treatments, the Murano drives like any other garden variety crossover. And not that that's bad, it's just that from the way it looks, it seems as though it should drive that much better. The transmission is still one of the best CVTs around, but you definitely feel the weight of this vehicle through the corners. The 3.5-liter V6 is strong, possibly too strong even for this front-wheel drive example, especially in inclement weather, as the front tires tend to slip fairly easily when pulling off. But that could also be a result of the more than 25,000 miles on our testers' tires. To look at that in a positive light, that means that journalists enjoy driving this one. I mean, it's spacious, it has tons of technology, and who doesn't like looking good as they drive up to their favorite spot on date night? The interior detail of this car is really nice. That 8-inch touchscreen there on the center stack, it works really well, it's quick, it's responsive, and it's large enough where the buttons are a decent size so that you can access whatever it is that you need without having to search for it too hard. The safety technology on this Murano is pretty good as well. It has predictive forward collision warning, it has forward emergency braking, it has adaptive cruise control, it has rear cross traffic alert, all sorts of radar-based safety technology that helps you to have a little more peace of mind while you're driving. In regards to the handling of this Murano, it probably doesn't weigh much different than that Infiniti FX35 that I used to have that I've mentioned in previous videos. The main difference being, though, that the reason why that Infiniti handled so well was because it had a really firm suspension on it for a crossover vehicle. This Murano, the suspension is much more compliant, which allows the weight to roll a little bit more as you go into corners. Now mind you, that's not necessarily a bad thing either, as this Murano is still a comfortable cruiser. The price structure for this vehicle allows the Murano to fit into a bunch of different budgets. It starts at around $30,000, and our SL trim package here with the technology option, the M.S.R.P is around $40,000 and change. And personally, I think that it's actually priced pretty decent, and you get quite a few bells and whistles for that price. So there you have it, guys. The 2015 Nissan Murano SL with front-wheel drive. While I might have been expecting a little more athleticism from its chiseled package, the Murano still provides plenty of affordable space, tech, and eye candy for those who don't mind looking good. I'm Chris from AutoAcademics. Thanks for watching.